All right, guys, let's continue with this tutorial. We are going to be looking at creating our first design. I've already showed you the templates and the sidebars. If you've not seen it, go back to the previous video to get the hang of that. So let's look over, or rather let's create something. Now I want to hide this thing because I want to have a clearer view. And if you want to expand, you look at this sidebar, or rather this footbar, and then you click on expand if you want to have a full view. And I like it like this. It has 51%. So let's work. Now this is a template. Remember, we are creating, we're using a template that has already been done by somebody. So what we are doing now is modifying this template. We initially said it's an online course, so it's already written for us online course. Now, what do you want to design? I think at this point you want to think about what you want to work on so that you can have an idea of what you're modifying it for. So now I am going to create a flyer for this tutorial that I'm having right now, which is Canva tutorial for beginners. So I'm going to change this to Canva, Canva course. Let's see. Let's change here for Canva course for beginners. All right, so this is what I want to have. Now, since we are already moving text, you see that it's important to change the font. To do that, come over to this point where you see font and change it to any font that you want. I want to use something that looks like calligraphy. So let's see handwritings. These are all the fonts, many fonts that are available. So let's see. For beginners, Amsterdam is always one of my go-to fonts, especially when I'm, just doing something for something quick. Let's see. Now, when you're choosing a font, you also want to make it legible for the people that are watching your video or reading your content. So you want to use a font that is legible and can easily be seen. You don't want your ambiguous words. You don't want to use a font that, oh, it's a nice font to you, but the end user can't relate. So for that, let's keep it simple and try play script. Let's see. Let's try play script. It's always playlist rather. Okay, beautiful. Now another thing I want to do is to increase the size of my font. You can either go here to select a number. 72 looks perfect, or reduce it from here. So Canva course for beginners. Let's call this course Canva course for beginners, right? So we want to move for beginners, adjust. Now, if you notice, the more you're adjusting, the more these numbers are reducing. So this is it for beginners. Let's leave it at that for now. Let's say Monday to Friday, you can change it. What are we changing? Available on YouTube, or rather, available on YouTube, on social media rather. Because at the end, if depending on where you want to post this video, or rather post your work, you modify. Let's say available on social media for now. So let's see. I want to post this on my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is this Fresh Gold Digital Agency. Okay. Let's reduce the size. Okay. The next thing, let's say I want to post it on my Instagram as well. And this is my Instagram handle. All right. Okay, so if that is all the platform you want to post, if you want to post it on your Facebook as real, you can add your Facebook name, Let's just do that for the sake of this tutorial. And if you have any other social media platform that you want to add it on, if you don't have, delete the rest that you don't need. All right, so now these buttons, you can change it. You can delete it. Like I said, I want to use social media platforms, so these buttons can be changed. What I want to do now is to go to elements to find the logos for this platform that I just mentioned in this tutorial. So let's see. The first one I'm looking for is YouTube. So let's see YouTube logo. So give it a moment to load. Okay, let's see. We have different graphics for that. Okay, which one should we look? Okay, let's use this one that has something like click and subscribe. So let's wait for it. Beautiful. So you want to minimize this logo and move it to where you want it to be. So I want it to replace this check mark, and then what we are doing is minimizing YouTube, subscribe. So the second one is Instagram logo. So let's just replace YouTube with Instagram and see what we have. Okay, these are the pictures we have for Instagram. Let's use this. You want to minimize it, delete the previous one since you're moving it, minimize the new one, and click on it for Instagram. So you want to be as precise as possible. Remember, you can zoom in to see what you're working on. Okay, fair enough. And for Facebook, let's look for Facebook logo. So this is what we have for Facebook. What should we use? Okay, let's use this one. That says like. All right. So right now we already have the social media platform that this tutorial will be posted on. Uh, so it will be available on social media. If there is a time, fine. If there is no time, delete. For me, there is no time for now, and I want to increase the font on this. Available on. In fact, instead of writing social media, let me just leave it at available on. So you can just have available on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Beautiful. Okay, so we have not done a lot of changes so far. We have just changed Canva course for beginners available on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Now we are going to change this picture because I want to use something different. You're going to click on delete to delete it. Now it's either you right click to delete, or you once you click on the picture, you see this delete button here. And because this picture is in a frame, you can either delete the image and delete a frame. So let's delete the image. We have the frame. Okay, so I'm going to insert another picture here. And to do that, I want to go over to element. We are still on element. You find virtually everything here on element, and we are going to look for pictures. Photos, right? And let's see. We are talking of Canva course for beginners. Let's see. Let's type Canva to see if on search, go to search photos and type Canva to see what it gives you. Okay. All right. Okay. Beautiful. I like this. So I'm going to replace it here. If you double click on it, you can crop it, or you click on edit image. So I want to zoom in to this picture. So something like this, so that it's as obvious as it can be. Canva, and I'm going to click on done. So now I have a picture that I want. I have the topic and okay, 40% off since for now it's not a paid course. We just say free, free, right? So there is no free to air or whatever. Free to air, okay? Or let's make it 100% free. I think that could be a thing too. 100% free. All right. I like the ring that it has to it. Now let's look again at this design. This is what our design is looking like. If you see, look at it clearly, you see that we've not done much. Now I want to change my background because I don't like the background of this picture. So I want to replace this background. So let's delete. Let's change it. Maybe I want to use a color, Canva color. Okay, Canva for beginners. What are the colors here? Now, these are colors from the photo. You see default colors, document colors, photo colors. So these photo colors are all the colors that are inside any photo you import to Canva. And these document colors are colors that came with the design initially. So the more you modify it, the more you get more colors. And if you want to add a specific color, you can click here. If you have the color number, you can click to have it here. So for now, what I want to do is change this color. And for this, I don't know. I'm looking at, let's see, let's look for Canva here. Okay, let's look for Instagram color. Let's look for Instagram because Instagram logo has beautiful this color here. So let's go over to background and click on color. So when we click on color, right, we are going to see Instagram color here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm liking what I'm seeing. I like this. So I'm going to pick this particular color for the background, right? And I'm going to delete this. So for this color here, we're going to change it. And let's look for another color from here. Okay. So let's see what works. So I want to change everything that has that same color to that, as you can see. It's now coming together. 100% free. Get started. Let's see. Let's change the color here. 100% free, 100% free. And this color, it has a gradient color. So that means it has two colors attached to it. It means that you can change it to the two colors simultaneously. Let's find something to, okay. Let's add a ring to it. I want to change this to a green, 100% free. Okay, now if you want to deepen that color, you can come to this plus area also and deepen your color. So let's leave it as 100% free like this for now. And also your get started. Okay, this get started is an element, so you can't change the color, which is nice. So bring it forward. So far this is what we have. Now this is contact number. You always want to edit everything that needs to be edited. If you want to add your mobile number, you can do that. Let's see it. That should be for. Okay, if you have a website, you can add that. If you don't have a website, you can add your email. So let's see. Okay, so you've added your logo, you have added, or rather your elements, you have added your contact, Now, because you are using email, you don't want to use web, you want to delete this and find email element and use it instead. Be intentional with your design. It makes you look like a professional, even though you're just learning. It makes you look like a professional. The intentionality, it matters in design. So very intentional. As you can see, it comes with a black color, and which you can change. Go to color and change it to white. All right. So we have this. We have my email here. We have phone number and that. So my first design is ready. So I challenge you to do yours and tag me on any of the social media platform. Design your own logo, or rather your own flyer, Canva course. Okay, let me change the color here. Design your own design your own course and tag me to it. I would love to see what you're working on. So okay, all right. So design your own course and then tag me to it. Um, I've used a little bit of more color. So you can change your background to white. You can change it to anything you want. I think white is even looking sharp. Um, Canva course for beginner. That means I need to change the color here. Okay. So yeah, this is practically how you can change your or rather create a simple flyer using an already made template. Okay. Canva course for beginners. Done and dusted. So this is a full view. This is what we have in the edge. Okay, can you see? It looks really nice for beautiful. So once your design is ready, what you want to do is click on share. Canva always gives you the best format when you are downloading. So you click on download, it suggests the best. If you want it as download, click on download and you download. This is a typical flyer, right? Um, Click on download. So it saves on your system or your phone once it's done. So you can now open your flyer. This is what it looks like. So if you've gotten to this point, if you've gotten to this point on download, let's see. Clap for yourself. You've done so well. So thank you for joining me in this tutorial. See you on the next one. See you on the next one. Once you're done, remember to tag me with your design. Use the hashtag Canva course for beginners, hashtag Fresh Gold Digital, hashtag Canva. All right.